When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight.
Hello everyone and welcome back for another stream. Today we are messing around with Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. It's another one of these battle simulator games with a ludicrously long title. This one is it's not the cartoony one that unfortunately I don't have that one. This one's like a more well, as you can see from the image there, it's more sort of like proper soldiers and stuff. But it should still be a good laugh for an hour or so. What I'll do is I'll find out. One thing with this game is, because you know how much we love loading screens on this stream, there's going to be a lot of loading screens. So, this is how we prepare for battle. We have, we get the map here, and we can configure the troops, and then we basically run the simulation of the battle, where we can actually fly around and watch like the various hordes attacking each other. So I'm gonna quickly set it up just to demonstrate it. So whilst, because I should have really set this up before, but never mind. Whilst I'm doing this, what's everyone's egg count up to today? Because hang on, if I just tip on the other screen, over here, there it is. Remember, there are some nice pictures on there over here, royalty. 45 and a bit and 17 and a bit. This is the one I was looking for, Modern City. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it off with, let's see, we want modern units, and we will take, we'll do the Halo Spartans because we know what them guys are like. Let's say 100 of them. I'm going to put them in the middle of the city. See here for the interface for this, you can move the units around. And what we'll do is we will put them off against zombies, and we can put like thousands and thousands of these here. You're not going to be tempted, royalty. You're saving up, aren't you? Right, the controls for spinning these is a bit awkward. There we go. So there's going to be 2,500 zombies coming from the north. We will get another set of zombies. We'll put them as the same team. Actually, we'll configure the Spartans to hold still. I don't know, 3,000 zombies. Can come from this side. Well, here we have an army of chickens as well. Should we leave the chickens in, or should we come back to them later? Let's see, team 2, and the chickens are on their own team. We will put another running zombies. Put 1,000 of those in. And we'll put these guys coming from here. Oh, and they'll also need to be on team 2. And we'll put the army of chickens coming in from there. So the idea for what the simulation we're going to first run is we've got zombies here, zombies there, and zombies there, all coming in to attack the 100 Spartans from Halo that are in the middle of the town. And there's also an army of chickens to the side as well, just for just for fun. So let's start the battle. If we'll give it a go on one of the next ones as well, because I can put like tens of thousands of units here. I was just not sure how it would cope with Streamlabs eating up all the resources as well. This is a very big. There's some really intricate terrains, but just for the sake of this zombie apocalypse here, I'll put this basic map on. But here's the first army. You can adjust their shapes on that previous menu, but just for now, we'll just go with the basic squares. So here's our Spartans, holed up in the middle of town. And then if we go up here, there's another 2,500 zombies ready to march. Look at the faces on them. Oh, there's the other zombies. Hang on. There they are. Then we have an army of chickens. Unfortunately, these chickens will not survive the encounter because they have like 0 health. But they're ready to charge. Is that what it looks like when you get up in the morning, royalty? Okay, so we can see the various units. The zombies are all on one team, so they'll all fight together. They're just coming from different angles. So let's start the simulation. So the Spartans are holding position here in the centre of town. Chicken army. That's how I walk when I first get up in the morning as well. Let's go for the chicken army. Oh, here come the chickens. Oh, the chickens are going to attack the zombies. See if the Spartans have opened fire on anyone yet. Oh, they're getting them all as they come round there. These are the fast running ones that are getting up here first. The rest of them, half of them got distracted by going to attack the chickens. You can see the top there how many are left, and you see the chickens, there's only 50 left now. They're about to get... There's the last of them. There's the chickens are all defeated. Spartans are taking on the zombie hordes from the north, but these guys over here are starting to advance as well. I hope the audio is coming through alright as well. I just did a guess with this one for where the audio should be. If it's too there's not really that much sound in it. I should probably actually flick into the menu and I could probably just flick some of the music on in the background. Oh. The Spartans are starting to get overrun a bit here. The Spartans might not actually survive this. See how the zombies are all piling up. There's some of these levels where we can actually create bottlenecks and the zombies and such like all just pile up. So we've lost 15 Spartans so far as well to the zombies. We started with 100. 81 now, so now 80, 79. Yeah, the Spartans aren't going to make it. And this army hasn't even made it here yet. Yeah, I think these guys have definitely been overwhelmed. We can actually also take control. So I can come out here. Just start clearing them out on this side. Yeah, I don't think they're going to make it. Not when there's another 2,500 coming from this angle. They're all piling up. Thousands of them all coming. You see that the piles are getting bigger and bigger. So whilst this onslaught continues briefly, what's everyone else been up to today? I've just been giving my girls lots of cuddles. Right, and I finished a client's video as well today as well. Forgot about that. I have to email them it later. I'm waiting for YouTube to process it. It just takes ages, even though it's a 3-minute video for an advert for the hotel that I've finished cutting together. YouTube, just even for that 1080p, it's just taking days to process. Look at them all marching on. was like, oh, you just been curled up with the cat all day, Royalty. No, just been hard at work as well. I think today I probably only worked about half of the day. Had I cuddled the girls, made sure Gravy was all right because I'm gonna spend a lot of time with her today, just because we've been worried about her. But she's been bouncing around the garden today, and then because it was too windy, I couldn't. I was sitting out because it was really sunny, but it was dead windy, so I couldn't put the umbrella up for sitting in the garden. So I think just the sunlight for the couple of hours that I was out there just got to us, and I wound up having to go and have a nap, and then I nearly slept past getting the girls back in. These Spartans are still holding out here. There's still all these zombies to come, though. Let's exit cinema mode, and there are 43. Actually, they could actually win it, these Spartans. Oh, what's that one there? Yeah, that sounds about right with management, isn't it? I used to have that with things like the hotel, you know, where they would you would just walk in and you'd be expected to know something that they discussed when you had your 2 days off. And they whinge at you when you don't do it the way that they've decided to do it, when no one's actually even told you what their new like process is. There's a lot of zombies here. That pile is getting bigger and bigger. But I think these Spartans might actually now just pull this off. I didn't think they were going to survive. There's still kind of a few more to go, though. The bullets just flying out. So once this one's complete, we'll have a look at we'll change environments each time. And I'll have a little closer look down the menus of what we can do, because there is like different soldiers and different zombies. I've put like extra mods on here as well, so there's like all sorts of like mechs and all sorts of daft things. So have a little look through the menus, and if you spot one that you want in the battle, you know, just shout it out, and we'll make something completely weird. And as well, if you guys like this sort of like one as well, I would love to try that the cartoony one. I don't know what it's called, because the names for these battle simulator games, they're like 20 miles long, some of the names for them. But I'd like to give like the cartoony style one that I've seen loads of a go. We want a mass amount of chickens in the next one, yeah. Thing is though, they have like 0 health, so they get a tap and they're gone. So, but I could put like a mass amount of them down. See, with the cartoony one, whichever it's called, that one, you sort of like the environment loads up and you place them down. Whereas this particular simulator, you have to like prep it all on that back panel where the map is, and then once you've done that, it then like loads the game with the settings that you programmed it with. Look at that pile of zombies. There's only a dozen or so left. At the top out of cinema mode. Look at it. There are 2 zombies. No zombies. The Spartans have been victorious. Look at that. This is what the zombie apocalypse will be like, won't it? Is it Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? Is that the cartoony one? They've all got these like 10-mile long names, haven't they? Right, let's change environments. Right, we'll start from the top. World of Thieves. I wish there was a button. Oh, clear all. Right. So we definitely want chickens. So we want animals. These are the other animals that are available. If you want the T-Rex royalty. How many do you want? 10,000 chickens? Will that do your royalty? Let's put them a little bit wide. We will get them there. we want the T-Rex as well. How many T-Rexes do you want to fight the chickens? We've got 10,000 chickens. What do you reckon? 1,000? Maybe it's the or just one T-Rex. There we go. And this one T-Rex lives in the castle on this island, and the chickens are invading. That's the story that we're going to have. So the T-Rex lives here in this island. The chickens are going to invade. Do we want any more creatures or anything else? Because we have these are the categories that you can see here. And then like when you like click on those, then it opens up the sub menu to select any of them. I would just go with 10,000 chickens versus one T-Rex. So I'm going to move these a little bit closer. Oh, we could have had a Chuck Norris. We'll put those. I'm sure I've got him as a mod on here, but I'll have to check. We'll do that on the next battle. We'll make sure we put him in. Right. Anytime you want to give me control of the mouse. Here we go, got control again. So, here's our T-Rex. And here are our troops all assembled. Now you see, this is the way that Speckled would have them all. Because she used to line the girls up for inspection. And they've all got to get across this bridge. There they go. Charge. We can take control of one as well. There'll probably be enough of them just to simply overwhelm the dinosaur. Oh, he's on the move, isn't he? Oh, he's running away. Yeah, they're all swarming. Oh no! Some of them are jumping across the river to get to them. Let's just take it back to. Look at them all. 10,000 chickens. But you see how quickly they're all going down. If you see the counter on the top. And the chickens are victorious. They've defeated their ancestor. This is evolution, you see. Right, let's go back to the main menu. Right, let's clear that. We will get the next city. Is that what the final number was? 227 were killed by the T-Rex. So what sort of ones do we want next? Should we stick a couple of medieval ones there? Some heavy knights. We'll stick a thousand knights in. Oops. Now, what else should we have for the next one? We've got an ancient Greece. We'll stick a few of them in. Ooh, just try and rotate them around a little bit. We're going for something out of each category. Right, so we have medieval, we've got ancient Greece. Let's see what's in fantasy. Let's have some orcs. Right, a lot of orcs. I'll put them a little bit further back from here. They'll come into the battle towards a little bit further in. Right, what have we got here? Ooh, should we have an army of Santas? Should we just have one Santa though? This is Santa's home, right? So he lives here. This is his town. Modern units. What have I got that's weird in here we could put in? Darth Maul? How about Darth Maul and Santa are on the same team? Them two are going to work together to defend the city. What have we got in sci-fi? Oh, I'm not sure. There's one of the mechs which it's been configured wrong and it's like immortal. Oh, was there an Iron Man in there? Iron Man, there we go. Let's put the Iron Man as team 4 with Santa and Darth Maul. We'll say 100 of them. And we'll put them in the middle as well with them guys. Yep, so we've got that one in there. Shall we see what else I've got in the modded packs? Because I haven't played this one for so long. I just thought it would be a good laugh because I haven't played it for ages. Stan Lee. Oh, right. There's only one Stan Lee. Team 4 with Santa. All of these Team 4s as well, I have to change them to... Right, well, hang on, these guys here, we'll put them as hold positions. The Iron Mans can attack, and so can Stan Lee can attack. But Santa and Darth Maul are going to hold position in the town. And I see they might run off and split up. I tell you what, yeah, all Team 4 will hold position. These are Team 1 for them guys, so we still have one more slot to fill. What should we pick? What other animals are there? Penguins. Penguins can be on their own team, and we will put 5,000 penguins maybe, or 4,000 maybe. That might be a bit too much. Because you see, the penguins are actually orchestrating this war because Santa chose the North Pole instead of the South Pole where they live, because it was a big massive fight between the reindeers and the penguins for who was actually going to, you know, get the Santa franchise. That's how it all started, you see. Right, I'm going to put these guys. I'm going to put these guys up here just to make sure that they can arrive to the conflict a little bit later. Right, are we ready? We have all of the teams that we can have. Let's start it. This might get very stuttery. Oh, that was very quick. I hope I muted that in time. So you just got to remember, picture in your mind that the Duel of Fates song, or piece rather, from Phantom Menace is playing. I thought I'd managed to turn off and disable all the various audios, but never mind. So here's the Penguins, hell-bent on their war against Santa for choosing the North Pole. In the town. Ooh. Says Darth Maul, Santa, and Stanley, ready to fight. He's gonna bludgeon them with his. Yeah, Roti. We have to have at least a short story detailing the conflict between the reindeers and the penguins to get the Santa's franchise. It's also the story point in a Penguins of Madagascar cartoon for those that are interested. It was the Christmas special. Can I turn this music off? Oh, I can't even get to the options menu. Oh well, we're shafted. Are we ready for this fight? There come the orcs. Here come the penguins. And whichever units these were. Heavy knights. Yep. Still have to imagine for yourselves that Duel of Fate is playing in the background because it still is here. I'm fairly certain that this game doesn't have the license for that, never mind YouTube. Oh, here come the rest. When will the penguins get here? Oh, here they come. Look at them go. Oh, another Iron Man just got killed at the back. And the penguins march on. Oh, another Iron Man got it. Has Stan Lee saw combat yet? Oh, Santa's already dead. What's he hitting them with? It'd be so funny if he's the only one left standing at the end. Because it looks like all the Iron... Yeah, Team 4, all that remains is Stanley and Darth Maul. Oh, but the penguins... The penguins have arrived. And they're facing the orcs. Oh, I think Stanley didn't make it. Darth Maul's the only one that's left. See if we can find Stanley's corpse. Why am I still showing there's 2 available? Maybe Stanley is alive somewhere in this mess. Because it says Team 2 still has 2 players. Where is he? Must just be, he's so fast, he's got, you know, ninja skills. Ooh. The penguins aren't doing so well. Oh, hang on, there's now only 1. So Darth Maul must have died. Somewhere in the middle of here is Stanley. There he is. No, he never really dies, does he? How many more penguins are there? Well, there's still a lot of penguins to enter this battle. There's no March of the Penguins here. Ooh, is the cinema mode going to catch up with Stan Lee in his battle? Or is it going to keep focusing on the penguins? Evening focus. I had a look at the new layout about a month or so ago because you could preview it. It's a lot of fannying on, I can tell you that much. Especially with the schedule thing, because there's no way to like set the dates or anything like that, so it's really just a bit of a mess. But the schedule's easy enough to check if you just, you know, press the lag button. Let's see if Stanley is still alive. He's still alive. Still got 1. I'm guessing that his modded character is immortal. And he probably can't die. But somewhere in this mess is Stanley. There he is. I can hear him. Obviously, I can't turn the desktop audio on for you because I can't shut off the Darth Duel Fates. But I can hear him. He's like got all of his little lines and what have you. We'll have to make sure that we don't put Darth Maul in any of our combat because we can't have that music playing. But the penguins are all still coming. Are there any more? Oh, yes, there is quite a few more penguins. Look at this whole army here that's just swarming Stan Lee. Oh, hang on a second there. The screen will probably flash for a second. Or maybe it's longer than a second. There we go. Is that playing now? I haven't got any feedback for the audio, so I don't know. Yes, Stanley is eternal, definitely. A bit too relaxing for this game. So there's still penguins on the go. It's getting awfully dark as well. This battle's going on. Oh, hang on. I can press the P button to speed it up, can't I? So somewhere in the middle there, the centre, is Stanley. I think what we're going to have to do, though, with this one is I'm getting the feeling that Stanley is immortal. Like, as he should be, as you said. Once the penguins are defeated, we'll probably just exit this simulation because it will never end because of the sheer volume of the troops that we put in. And it'll take probably Stanley a couple of hours to kill them all. Yep, you're definitely doing a great job of not holding back the troops from Santa's workshop. This must be the last of the penguins facing against the orcs. Oh, there's one penguin on the run there. No, Santa just seemed to get wiped out in the first seconds of the battle, didn't he? Right, let's jump out of cinematic mode. Right, as it stands right now, the only combatant that's on the other team is just Stanley. He's the sole survivor. Somewhere around this building. Although I'm not sure where. I can't tell where he is. Oh, there he is. You notice how this bit here is getting taller and taller as the bodies are piling up under Stanley's feet. Right, what we'll do is we're going to exit this simulation now because Stanley is undefeatable and we just simply be waiting for him to take on 5,140. Yeah, definitely very realistic. Right, do you want the Minecraft music left on, or do you want us to shut it off? Right, let's reset that. Right, what should we have for the next? Actually, it's change maps first of all. Oh, a big field to battle in here. Turn it off. Yep, turn the music off. Right, let's get a few medieval ones together. Get some archers. Let's make sure they're on team 1 as well. Let's go a little bit more sort of like realistic, shall we say. Need 2,000 of them. Oh, maybe. Oh, as had a thought of something here. Do we have ancient Greece? Spartans. 300? Team 2. Oh, we'll just get this thing to rotate. It's a real pain to rotate these things. So we'll get the Spartans to hold position. We'll take out the archers because they'll just cause issue. right, so there. Something else from the medievally sorts of ones. Let's get some spearmen in there. We'll put those on team 1. And we'll have 500 of them. We will also go to... Actually, what's under fantasy? Orcs. No, sorry, dwarves even. Put them on team 1 as well. Which else did we have under animals as well? How does that work? Alright, I want to see an army of 250 of these. We'll keep them on a separate team. Ooh, rotate. Actually, we'll put the ratio different on that one. What else did we have in animals then? Oh, kangaroos, they're rare. Alright, so Team 4 is going to have 2,000 kangaroos that are going to come into attack from the north. And the last one, what should we have? What's under the hero section? We'll have one insane Chuck Norris on his own team. What colour is he? He's got the brown one. So we'll put Stanley off here. Sorry, Chuck Norris off here, and we'll see what happens. So there's the kangaroos. The most lethal things, the dressers. I don't know where that one came from. 300 Spartans. Then we have various medieval characters. Oh, dwarfs. Got knights. And somewhere over here was a single Chuck Norris, but I don't know where. Might be higher up, but I'm sure we'll turn up eventually. I'm curious to see what the tables do. Ah, maybe that's what it is, royalty. Alright, let's press K and start the battle. I wasn't sure if they were actually going to move or stay still, but no, they're on the move. They're advancing on the Spartans. There's some rocks floating around. What is that all about? You guys might want to turn around. Oh, it must be IKEA built. It's all just falling apart. Oh, here come the kangaroos as well. Look at them go. Oh, look at all this lot coming. I don't think the Spartans are going to make it. I think they might get overwhelmed. How many of the Spartans remain? They're going down slowly. Yep, the IKEA furniture has decimated half of the Spartans. Attack of the kangaroos. Get more come down. Oh, of course, the kangaroos are on a team of their own, aren't they? So they'll actually attack the like everyone. Yeah, the Spartans are getting crushed slowly here. Right, let's drop it out to Cinema Road and see where we're at. Yeah, Chuck Norris vaccine, I didn't make it. I used to do a thing on my website years ago. It was called Chuck Norris Tuesday, and I put like a Chuck Norris joke up every Tuesday. Who's throwing these rocks around? But I stopped that when I found out he was a Republican nutter. It's just like a line here of them. And yet the kangaroos are still pouring down that valley. I thought that guy was stuck on the terrain there. How many more kangaroos is there still to attack? Oh, looks like some of the furniture collapsed just at the start. Ah, here's the end of the line for the kangaroos. Can't be that many Spartans left in the middle there. We started with 300, there can't even be 100 left in there. Here come the kangaroos again. They're all piling up. You want penguins versus chickens next? Right, that's what we'll do on the next battle there. We're going to put one Santa in between them all. Huge animal war. So do we do all equal numbers? So like 2,500 units each. We'll say that if we do that with a T-Rex, 2,500 T-Rexes, they'll just decimate the entire battlefield because they'll just walk straight over them. I can't believe that's exit cinematic mode. There's 30 Spartans left. We'll skip the T-Rexes and just do the normal animals. Yeah, one Santa in the middle of them all. 25 Spartans. Yeah, I think the Heavy Knights are going to win. Just one T-Rex somewhere in the middle of it then, royalty, yeah. 16 Spartans remain. Oh, what on earth? Oh, here come more rocks. Right, let's speed it up a little bit. Because I think we all know who's going to win this one. 10 combatants left. 8. 6. And then get people running away. In our time of victory. Oh, it's the last kangaroo they're chasing. Right, exit menu. Let the animal war begin. Right. So let's start off with animals, chickens. Oh, let's. Oh no, we'll skip the flat world. Alright, we'll put the various people on the various areas of this town. So right, there's my chickens. Animals, penguins. Oops, 5,000 of those. What we'll do now, though, is we will go animals, T-Rex. We'll make 2 T-Rexes. And we'll put them in the town. And we will also put a festive Santa on the same team as the T-Rex. Put 1. Right, what other animals have we got on this list then? Animals, kangaroos, 5,000 of them. We need to adjust the ratio on them. Do you want the dresses in as well, Royalty? Can you remember which category they were under? Animate. Those are tables as well. Put 500 of them. Not for this one. All right, right. So animals. So we haven't done the tortoises yet. T-Rex, that team 3. Yeah, they're right there. Team 1, team 2. Right, they need to be team 4, team 5. I'll tell you what, we will. I can always speed it up to make them run across the bridges a bit faster. Let's just put everybody facing a bridge. Right, which other ones do we have? Is there any animals in the modern units? Nope. I haven't got any animals on there. Oh, hang on, what's that there? Was it, oh, you want the tortoises to win? You want a baby Groot? Alright. Was that in the modern units? I can't even see it now. There it is. Do you want him to be part of the Santa team on their team 3? Yeah, put that one there. So what shall we have for the final unit there? I don't think there's any more animals. Unless you want to double up on one of the animals on a separate team. We could put like... I don't know, 4,000... where's the brown ones? 4,000 chickens here. Where's going to be the best place to put them? So we'll put these extra chickens here, and they will make their way into the combat zone. Right. I think that's everything configured there. We shall find out. I think on the next one we'll try and like recreate a battle like what you see on this screenshot here. We'll choose like an open space, and we'll put 10,000 of each of like 2 big units face off against each other. Just the best game. It is like loads of fun. I mean, when I got it, I know it's like just like a basic premise for the game, but when I first played it, I think it was my last year or something when I got it. I wound up playing it all night and all day. Just creating like all sorts of daft scenarios. But I was using like 50,000 troops at a time, what have you. I'm trying to keep the numbers a little bit lower. 1, so the battles don't go on forever. And 2, because obviously the processing resources are being used up by Streamlabs as well. So we've got chickens up there. We have chickens down here. Oh, there they are. The penguins stand ready to invade over here. The kangaroos are in the arena ready to pile out. Actually, I'm assuming they can get out of here. We'll see. They might get stuck. If they do, then we'll just have to ignore them for the battle. Is this the turtles or tortoise? There we go, look at them all. And then in the middle of the town... Oh, that T-Rex is on the roof. We have all the Groots. And creepy plastic Santa. Yeah, and we're going to recreate these in all sorts of terrible fan fictions. Right. Let's start this battle then. There we go, Santa's on the move. My computer has just revved up the fans there. Let's go and check on these guys to see if they can actually get out. Oh, they can get out, that's alright. Just very, very slow. Now, where did the Groots go? Santa's running around like a madman with his cane. I don't know what happened to the T-Rexes though. Well, there's one. Is he going to fight the chickens? Oh, we all know what happens to T-Rexes when they fight chickens. So these guys are still piling out. Oh, that went down the wrong way there. Just choking to death, turned the microphone off. Chickens are facing the T-Rex again. Looks like that T-Rex has sprung a leak there. As long as Santa dies. I have to see if we can find Santa. Just exit cinema mode. Let's see if we can find actually where Santa went. He's probably already dead. I'm not sure where the second T-Rex even went. And the penguins are coming up here as well. Let's see, where is the second army of chickens? Oh, here they are. They're making their way down the hill. Oh. Groot is killing the tortoise. It looks like the penguins are savaging something there, aren't they? Oh, there's Santa. Right, exit cinema. Oh, missed it. I couldn't get my fingers on the C key before it exited. There he is. After he's been clubbing kangaroos. Is that royalty? That penguin track reminds me of that just sort of like spinning your shoulders around so the empty arms just flail around. Let's possess Santa. Santa seems to be stuck on all the little baby groups, so I have to see if I can bring them round. Santa's just clubbing these. What's that? Because Santa's clubbing kangaroos. Let's see how the chickens are. Oh, it looks like the two chicken armies have met. And here comes the penguins. A few scattered around. How many of these are actually... Is there still like thousands of them in here? Yeah, they must all have to queue up for that portal to get out. Well, I'll tell you what, we will zoom over here and see if we can figure out where the chicken war is taking place. Here it is. This is where two flocks are colliding. Yeah, I'm thinking that the kangaroos probably will win this battle. It depends. I don't know what the health of the groups are. Feathers everywhere. Santa's army only has 60 units left. Kangaroos are slowly going down there, 1775. Look at all the feathers. Did that tortoise just kill a penguin? Look at them all moving. Yeah, groups are taking out the tortoise. Yeah, they've all got armour on. I wonder what the chickens will do when they meet up with the tortoise. I wonder who'll win in that conflict. There's still loads of kangaroos to get out of the arena. We shouldn't have put them in the arena, we should have put them just outside a bit, I think. Oh, hang on. Oh, I thought that was Santa's corpse I could see on the hillside, but it might have just been blood. Getting awfully dark. I have no idea how to control the daylight cycle on this game. If you even can. It's not exactly the most stablest of games to run. That's probably because it's spending more time calculating the positions of tens of thousands of units that we have in play. Yeah, Chris, they're just going to mop up take out the survivors on their own, aren't they, at the end of it? I'm just waiting for the next one. There's a map that I've never tried before, and it's like the Normandy landings. Maybe we should try and do see if an allied invasion or something can take it out. Because we have like all the German and British troops and what have you. Yeah, the World War II category. Right, here's the turtles or tortoise, whichever ones they were. Look at them all. Oh, there's still loads of them to come across the bridge. Look at them all. So on Santa's team, there's only 6 units remaining. Slowly taking over the place, though, aren't they? Right, so the 2 chicken armies are still basically just destroying each other in one big line. There's still all these ones to get down there. Look at all the feathers in the big line. So all these chickens have turned back to face the other flock. I wonder where the tortoises are trying to get to then. Right, they're trying to attack the kangaroos. Oh, I don't think the penguins have made it. Is there any? Oh, there's still a couple of thousand penguins in play. Where are they? Oh, what's coming up here? Well, the sun's starting to come up. I think we may have spread all the units out too far on this one. Oh, what am I going to title this battle, Chrissy? They're acting as well, yeah. They look like some of them are jumping off the edge and going to there. Oh, what's going on here? Ooh. I think they fell down and didn't make it. Got some speed on them there. This needs to be like narrated by oh, his name's just got David Attenborough. We need to have this battle narrated by him. Penguins versus the tortoise. Definitely. Let's check on the kangaroo situation. Still coming through one at a time. Oh, there you go, Chrissy. This is just Groot and kangaroos and Santa. Right, I'll tell you what. Take the screenshot of that. It's like one of the things I say. You know, when Jade tells us that I fall asleep, it's like, I'm not sleeping, I'm checking my eyelids for holes. Still quite a few of them to come out. How many are left? Penguins less than 1,000. Oh, one of the chicken armies has almost been decimated. So somewhere there's, I wonder if the 4 remaining are stuck somewhere. Maybe stuck in the terrain or something. Oh no, there must be somewhere. There's one of them, another one's been destroyed. Ah, here we go. So it must be still somewhere up here because these ones are still trying to get up to them. Where's this guy going? I think just by sheer numbers and armour, it's possibly the turtles are going to win this one. We do also have the option to drop a nuke on the area as well. Look at them all marching up the between the arches. There's still penguins to come over the bridge, or are they all over now? Oh no, there's still penguins killing themselves on here. They're probably going to get completely stuck here. Right, so Team 8 of the chickens has finally been wiped out. I think they did. Maybe. Oh no, they're still... Because I think they can only use this portal one at a time. You see the gap between each one that can come out as well there. I thought for a second there they were bouncing on Santa's corpse. But there's turtles in amongst all this now. What numbers are we on now? They're all going down incredibly slowly. Let's help things along a little bit. And maybe drop a nuke right here and see what happens. We didn't do it actually that much to the numbers. So is it just chickens v turtles just about now as well? Oh, do you want us to go back over there so you can get a screenshot, Chrissy? His body's just on here, isn't it? I can't get rid of the crosshairs, unfortunately. Oh, you mean Roti's comment saying that you might be right? Slowly making their way across here. I get the feeling, looking at the numbers, this is going to take an incredibly long time. So I think we might drop a few nukes to thin the numbers out a little bit. Because otherwise, this battle, I've got the feeling this battle, given the speed that it's going down, could easily last another 20 minutes. So. Yeah, I think it's probably safe to say, yeah, that the tortoises won this battle. I don't even know where all of them are. Oh, they're still coming over the bridge. That's why there's so many of them. There we go. By the kangaroo's use of nuclear weapons. Right. Let's see if we can fire up this Normandy one. Omaha Beach. Right, let's clear everything. And what we will do is we will have World War II. Right, we'll start with. We'll just assign the troops. I thought there was some British troops in amongst all this as well. Oh, the stream hasn't cut out, is it? I'm on it. It's still got a display on it. Hopefully it's still on. Because that's all we need is a repeat of last time. Where were those other troops? I'm sure there was some more military units. Yeah, we'll finish them off with a couple of nukes, just to thin them out. Right, let's put all these as World War variants. So Team 1, we'll just leave those as the US then. Right, the German troops will hold their position because they're defending. Now we need to stack them up. Oops. The connection keeps on cutting out. I don't know if it's. I'm trying to see if I can. If I just move that, then a few seconds later it should appear on my monitor as I'm moving it. So that looks like it's moving all right down there. I must just lagged out for a second to watch as long as it's all right for you there now. Right now, which way do I have to configure these ratios again? Right, so first of all, we want the US troops for green. I'm going to put the green over here, just toss them into the water for a minute. Then the reds, then the blues. I'm assuming it's that one. And then the purples, is that right? Right, let's change their ratio just a smidge. Right, so that one's that one. Right, tell you what, let's just so I can visually see them all. So all these little stumpy ones are the Americans. And then what we do is we have lines of the German troops in the various trenches along the beach. What, let's put that as 2. Let's spin them around. There we go. Does that look alright to everyone? We have, this is the US World War II troops, and this is the German World War II troops in here. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to change that to the machine guns and that to soldiers. So this little clump here is a whole load of machine gunners in the middle. So let's start the battle and see what happens. So there's the German army, and here is the US landing on the beach. So they've got to get up here and take out all these guys. Let's press K. Oh. Are they all dead? Have they died so quickly? I must have configured a team wrong somewhere. How did they manage to all die in one go? Oh, did we misconfigure one of the teams? Hang on, how do you tab out this one again? There we go. Oh, right, so we have a team 8. Right, tell you what, it'll save that setting. We'll go back into Sandbox. We didn't configure that one. Right, but I'll tell you what I am going to do though whilst we're here. Just going to give them a couple more extra troops. Right, we'll try that again. Just wait for those to load in again. Here we go. I think the opening to Saving Private Ryan. There's a couple of them slowly starting to make it up close. Oh, there's some actually getting to the ramp over here. They need to get like a foothold at one of the ends, then they can work down. Yep, there's a strong possibility of that, Chrissy. Let's go to the northern edge. Oh, crikey, look at all these. Oh, right. Because what I was thinking is maybe if one of these at the end could, like, get in here, they could then walk down here in like, a line. They might. That's quite a large swarm here now. Yep, rotate exactly. They can just rain fire basically from above. Yeah, so there is like these huge sections which have been cleared out. I think that if they can get a foothold at this sort of end bit, they could then travel all the way along the line, taking them out. But there's still the second level as well, because we put some behind there as well, didn't we? So yeah, even if they do start to get up here, these guys on the second level will be able to rain on them from up here. Let's check on the other side. So everyone's all bottlenecked into here right now. And they're not advancing because of these troops on the upper level here. Oh no, there was still some standing. I thought they'd all been taken out. Yeah, it was just a one Stanley in the middle of it all. See how these guys are doing. See that they're not getting beyond this corner, are they? Because there's too many. All those people back there can even get them. How many's left? Oh yeah, I mean, look at the numbers there. German soldiers 6,000. US 2.5. Let's take over one of these guys. Oop. He didn't last long either. Just the spray and bullets. Oh, that entire section now is gone. And look at the state of the beach as well. $2,000 left. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Basically, they're just walking into the machine gun fire. Oh yeah, this entire line is still there. I think the Germans are winning this beach. Done quite well, I suppose, in one regard. They have taken out a huge chunk of these, but there's, oh, look at all that line up there. Oh, that was close enough. There's one US troop remaining. Oops. With one troop remaining, somewhere on the field of battle. Victory for the Allies. Right. Right, so back to the main menu there. I have no idea how that one troop survived there. But unless you guys want to do another one, I think we'll probably call it there for today. I thought we'd only end up like having about an hour out of this, but I think we've had some fun with all the different animal combats. There is like other arenas and stuff to choose as well. What's these ones here? Let's have a little look at some of the maps. Oh, we went on that one before, didn't we? The volcano. Yeah, I mean it is a good one. We'll definitely have a play of this one as well, and I'll have a look because I would like to have a go with the other one then. The what did you say it was called? Was it Accurate Battle Simulator? Totally Accurate Battle or something along those lines. There, the names for these games are like 2 miles long. I tell you what we could do is a very quickie. Let's go medieval heavy knights. 2,500. Get some Romans, 2,500. Just as a super quick one to end it on. Yeah, totally totally accurate battle simulator. Here we go. We'll end the stream today with a ludicrous battle that might just crash the stream. Come on, I know you want to load. Oh, it feels very laggy. Look at the frames, 10 frames a second. So, as I hope you've all enjoyed this one today. It's been, we will definitely play this one again because there is like so many other variants that we can do. Plus, as well, I'll have a look because I haven't played for about a year, so there seems to be like a lot more. What do you call it? There probably like a lot more modded ones that I haven't like investigated myself yet to see what different characters are available. So yeah, we'll definitely do that, and if you keep in mind all the different characters that are available, you know, so that we can choose what units we want. But if it's cheap, I'll definitely pick up the other one there, because I'd like to give it a go. So we can do similar with that. We'll have a bit of a mess around with it. Tomorrow night there might be a change to what's on the schedule because I haven't had the chance to fire up the Xbox 360 and make sure that it still works because I haven't actually used the 360 for 3 years. So I need to check that it still works. If I don't have time to do that, then tomorrow we'll get changed over to what do we call it, Jurassic World, because we still have the dinosaurs that escaped last week to contend with. Because it's no good. We're going to have to electrify all those fences. So it's 11.5 quid at the minute. That's not too bad. I'll have a little look on that sale website because I got the BioShock ones on there for the whole collection. There was $7.99. So I'll have a little look and see whether or not I can get. You know, there might be like a voucher or something. Is that Ark Survival Evolved? I don't think I've played that one at all. I think is that the one that where the logo is like a triangle? Because I think I've seen some bits of that online, but I've never played that one. If it's the one I'm thinking of. to see what the numbers are like on here before we close. Oh, look at all those. 8 frames a second. Aye, that's it. Yeah, dinosaur one. It's got multiplayer on it as well. I'll have to investigate that as well then. If it's on Steam, I'll have a little look, rummage through later on, and see what it looks like. I haven't looked for like games. Oh, it's on the Epic Game Store for free. I think I have the loader for that installed on here, but I haven't used it for quite a while. But I'll have a little look. Especially if it's free, you can't go wrong with free games. It's one of the things I like about, like with well, technically sort of free. I get like 4 free games a month on Xbox Live with the Gold membership, plus the what do you call it? The ones that you get with Game Pass as well. All those games that are available. I don't know if you've had a look. If there was any like deals for the Game Pass, because the other week, Chris, you were looking at the what did you call it? Sea of Thieves. Even though that stream was like technically a disaster because we couldn't get anything done, that one would be like a fun one to play in multiplayer. Whenever I do it in like multiplayer and I join another crew, it's always the struggle of finding a crew which is actually going to like work together, because half the time it just descends into chaos. But I think as this insane battle goes on, because there's 20,000 odd troops, I haven't got my phone next to us. I'll minimise this and we'll see if anyone's streaming to go and raid. Assuming my computer doesn't crash when I hit the button here. Right, I'll bring this up here. And then I'll bring that. Oh, you see what you missed out on. Let's just tempt royalty. Ooh, look at those. Be a sneak preview. Oh no, it's not working. Let's see. Wait, you've only got one choice for your bonus points. So whilst I'm doing that there as well, what's everyone's final egg count for the day up to? So 46 and a bit for Chrissy. You know you want to see those pictures, royalty. And just shy of 19 for royalty. Yeah, I think possibly. What do you reckon, Chrissy? Middle of next week, you'll probably hit the 50k. and royalty possibly 2 weeks, maybe, or maybe a week and a half for the and you'll get your stickers. After that, it'll be all it'll be all chickens and business presentations after that, won't it? But, anyway. I'll leave this battle to run on, because I think this battle, even high speed, will probably take about 50 minutes or more, because I put 25,000 troops on each team. Was that as much as you want to see the royalty, you can't. It depends on the weather, Chrissy. If I would have streamed today, but it was too windy, and the people that are out the back, they had their saws on like 100% and what have you, and banging and hammering and whatever that work shed is that they've got over on the edge of the farmer's field. I have no idea what to do because you know, we only see the back of the big barn. But the amount of noise that it was, otherwise I would have streamed for a couple of hours whilst I was sat with them in the garden. Actually no, tomorrow no, I won't be able to stream through the day tomorrow, so you'll definitely not have a chicken stream tomorrow, because I've got to venture out during the day into the you know, the apocalyptic wasteland. Thanks for Discord as well there for suppressing my notifications. You can see in the corner there. But thanks for watching, everybody. As we will come back to this game. Have a good night, and I will start that raid if any of you are still streaming. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.